time. Welcome back. Hundreds of pieces of art by artists right here in Hawaii. I guess you could say the state capitol has never looked so good. A couple of guests joining us live this morning. We have Senator Brian Taguchi. He's the originator of art at the Capitol, chair of the Higher Education and Arts Committee, and also Jonathan Johnson is joining us. He's the executive director of the State Foundation on Culture and Arts. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
You two are both wide awake this morning. Yeah. This is the 7th annual. The first time I was a part of it was last year. It is beautiful. This is not only a chance for our local people here to get to see the state capitol, but get to see it in a beautiful light, too.
Absolutely. This is... Go ahead.
No, it's an open house. It happens once a year. We try to... I guess what happened was 8 years ago, my wife and I were going to First Friday, and we were at the State Art Museum. And what happened was one of the docents there said, hey, you know, there's a lot of art at the state capitol, and the public doesn't get to see it, you know, and so you should do something about it, you know. This guy, Alan Imura, he's one of the docents. And so we kind of thought about it and said, yeah, that's actually a good idea. And so we've worked on it since then, and we've first we had the Senate. I'm a senator, so we had the Senate kind of do it, and then the House joined us the next year, and a couple years later the governor, lieutenant governor, and so it's been growing every year. We get a lot of people who come out. It's an opportunity for them to see the artwork, because normally the public doesn't get to go into the Capitol and just look at art, you know, and there are like 500 plus pieces in the state Capitol.
It's not only a chance to go inside as we look at some of this video, but it's also a chance to meet you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Which you don't get to do that every single day.
No, it's hard, yeah.
And it'll be a busy night. The legislators are going to be working, so they may not be there available, but they're actually putting bills out that night. There's also the Hawaii Youth Symphony. We'll have a quartet of students there playing. And then after, you can always go across the street to the Hawaii State Art Museum. It's First Friday. We're going to have entertainment, and the Scholastic Art exhibit by all the high school students will be on display also that night.
Senator, you brought in a piece of art that is in your office. What does it say about you? Because you actually picked it out.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's done by a guy named Satoru Abe. He's one of the iconic artists in Hawaii, and I think it just shows a different thing about him. Usually he has these large metal sculptures and he paints, and so, but this is a wooden wooden piece where he's kind of burnt in these designs and things. So wood is not quite what he always does, and so I think part of it for me was that it was just a different take on this guy who, like I said, has all these pieces throughout the state.
Did you clean up your office for this Friday?
I will on Friday. I will.
You weren't ready for that question, were you?
My desk is a wreck.
Senator,
yeah.
Thank you for coming in. Jonathan Johnson, again, thank you for coming in. Let's get you the information right now. It's happening this Friday. You are invited to the state capitol. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to not only see our state capitol. You're going to meet some of the senators and state lawmakers. A couple of them might be there, might surprise you, but you get to see inside their office, which is pretty cool. Time, it starts 4:30. It ends at 7 o'clock. But again, it is Friday night. There's a lot going on in that area. And again, guys, thank you so much. We'll have all this information on our website, KITV.com.